Bonjour! Another exciting day in French class. Encore un beau jour en classe de français. First, let's do some bell work. Translate the sentences below, well, they're really phrases, from English into French. You may say them or you may write them. I suggest that you press pause now. I will go ahead to the answers. You press pause now, do the exercises, and then press play to find out the answers. Okay, les réponses. I will just read you the English and then the French. You can check against what you wrote. I wash, je me lave. She rests, elle se repose. I get dressed, je m'habille. She goes to bed, elle se couche. I take a walk, je me promène. He wakes up, il se réveille. I get up, je me lève. Now let's review a few of the words from yesterday. This is also the vocabulary we just did. Puis on revise le vocabulaire qu'on a appris hier. So now we're going to practice the vocabulary we learned yesterday. Say it after me. Se réveiller. Right, it means to get up. Je me réveille, I get up. S'habiller is to get dressed. Say this sentence after me. Je m'habille. Je m'habille. To get up is se lever. Répétez. Je me lève. Je me lève. Se reposer, to rest. Répétez, je me repose. Je me repose. Okay, that's just a few words extra. Voilà le vocabulaire. So today we're going to learn vocabulary having to do with the things you do to get ready in the morning or that you perform for bed at night. So we call this faire la toilette. It means to do your bathroom activities. We don't really have a phrase for this in English the way it is in French. In French, we say faire la toilette. So let's copy down this vocabulary as we go. You'll need to press pause so that you have time to write everything down. And I'd also like you to say it after me, the sample sentence. So the first one is se doucher, which means to shower. Say it after me. Je me douche. Je me douche. Se maquiller, to put on makeup. Répétez, je me maquille. Je me maquille. Se laver, to wash. We've already seen this one. Say it after me. Je me lave. Je me lave. We can say that we wash different parts of ourselves, our hair, our hands, our face. Notice that we don't say to wash my hair, we say we wash the hair. Since we've said we're washing ourselves, we don't need to say my in order to say that it's my hair. Say the sample sentence after me. Je me lave les cheveux. Je me lave les cheveux. Avec du shampoing, with shampoo. Répétez, avec du shampoing. Avec du shampoing. Let's put it together. Say the sentence after me. Je me lave les cheveux avec du shampoing. It's a long sentence. Say it again. Je me lave les cheveux avec du shampoing. Or we can say that we wash with soap. Say it after me. Avec du savon. Avec du savon. Be sure to pause and copy it down. We can put it together. La femme se lave avec du savon. Or as she says, repeat this one after me. Je me lave avec du savon. Encore une fois, one more time. Je me lave avec du savon. Ah, look, we can also say that she washes her face with soap. La femme se lave la figure avec du savon. It's a long sentence. Say it after me. Je me lave la figure avec du savon. Beautiful. We can also wash our hands. Se laver les mains. Répétez. Je me lave les mains. Je me lave les mains. Now I can put soap in the sentence. Check this out. Le garçon se lave les mains avec du savon. Say it after me. Je me lave les mains avec du savon. Se raser is to shave. Let's start with that one. Say it after me. Se raser. Se raser. And with what? Avec un rasoir. With a razor. Répétez. Avec un rasoir. Avec un rasoir. L'homme se rase avec un rasoir. The man is shaving with a razor. He shaves himself, right? He's not shaving someone else. Je me rase. I'm shaving myself, the face, with a razor. It's a little different than in English. Say the sample sentence after me. Je me rase la figure avec un rasoir. Say it again. Je me rase la figure avec un rasoir. La femme se rase les jambes avec un rasoir. Right? So he just shaves. We're going to say what she shaves. She shaves her legs. Shaves her legs. La femme se rase les jambes avec un rasoir. Say the sample sentence after me. Je me rase les jambes avec un rasoir. One more time. Je me rase les jambes avec un rasoir. Great. Okay, se brosser. Now we can say what we brush. Se brosser is to brush. Les cheveux, one's hair. To brush one's hair. Se brosser les cheveux. So copy that one down. Pause if you need to. We're going to put it all together in a second. With a hairbrush. Say it after me. Avec une brosse à cheveux. It's very long, right? Say it again. Avec une brosse à cheveux. You know what's coming next, right? La femme se brosse les cheveux avec une brosse à cheveux. It's kind of a tongue twister. Say this long sentence after me. Je me brosse les cheveux avec une brosse à cheveux. Beautiful. One more time. Je me brosse les cheveux avec une brosse à cheveux. Great. We can use se brosser with other things, right? Because we don't just brush our hair, we also brush our teeth. Se brosser les dents, to brush one's teeth. Se brosser les dents. And what do we brush our teeth with? A toothbrush. Say it after me. Une brosse à dents. Une brosse à dents. Here we go. L'homme se brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents. The man is brushing his teeth with a toothbrush. Say the sample sentence after me. Je me brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents. Je me brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents. Or, not just a toothbrush, but we also have to use toothpaste. Say it after me. Du dentifrice. Du dentifrice. We don't just say toothpaste in French. We have to say some toothpaste. We can't just say toothpaste by itself. Avec du dentifrice. Take a look at this killer sentence. L'homme se brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents et du dentifrice. Right? I'll say it again. L'homme se brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents et du dentifrice. So repeat this lovely little young man here. Repeat his sentence after me. Je me brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents et du dentifrice. Can you do the whole thing? I'll say it again and you repeat it. Je me brosse les dents avec une brosse à dents et une dentifrice. Super. Se peigner is to comb. Say it after me. Se peigner. Se peigner. Okay? Je me peigne les cheveux avec un peigne. What do you think un peigne is? Right, it's a comb. Say it after me. Je me peigne les cheveux avec un peigne. You can see that our sentences are getting longer now. I'm going to expect to hear longer sentences with all this information. All right, let's take the vocabulary we just wrote, and I'd like you to translate these into French. I shave, she, it should say brushes. Sorry, it's missing the ES. I comb, I do my makeup. She does not shave, he does not put on makeup. Let's take a moment to do that. Press pause while you do that and go back into your notes. Okay, now I'll give you the answers. If you need more time to write, be sure to press pause. The answers: I shave, je me rase. She brushes, elle se brosse. I comb, je me peigne. I do my makeup, je me maquille. She does not shave, elle ne se rase pas. He does not put on makeup, il ne se maquille pas. So you can pause here if you want to check yours more closely, or we can just keep going. We're going to recap a little bit the objects that we learned. So we've learned the verbs with objects. We want to make sure we know these objects. So say them after me. We're going to start with what we call les articles de toilette. Those are personal objects. Say them after me. Une brosse à dents. Une brosse à dents. Un peigne. Un peigne. Du dentifrice. Du dentifrice. Une brosse à cheveux. Une brosse à cheveux. Du shampoing. Du shampoing. Du savon. Du savon. Un rasoir. Un rasoir. Okay, let's put this all together and describe a few pictures. I'd like you to say aloud for each picture all the things the person's doing and what objects they're using. We're going to do this out loud, not written, just so we get some practice saying these things. For each one, try to include something they're not doing. So let's look at the first one together. We have this little boy, right? He's waking up, he's getting up, he's brushing his teeth with toothpaste and a toothbrush. There's a comb there, so you can say he combs his hair with a comb. There's soap there, he washes his face with soap. Then he gets dressed. So let me tell you what I would do for this one, and then you can go ahead and do the next one. I would say, le garçon se réveille, puis il se lève. Il se brosse les dents avec du dentifrice et une brosse à dents. Il se peigne les cheveux avec un peigne. Il se lave avec du savon. Finalement, il s'habille. Let's try the next one. Same general idea, right? We see the alarm clock and the bed that he gets out of, and then you'll see he's in the bathroom, he's shaving. There's other stuff in there, so just because you don't see him brushing his teeth doesn't mean he doesn't do it. There's a toothbrush in the picture, so you want to mention that. Then he goes to work, right? He takes a walk to work. What does he do? He has lunch, and then he goes home. So some of this obviously is not in reflexive verbs, but certainly the first two are. So press pause and tell this story the best you can to yourself out loud. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. Here we have a guy talking to a friend. He goes home and he rests. Then he goes on a picnic. Then he plays a sport. There's only one reflexive verb in there. You only need about 4 sentences. Go ahead and do this one now. Press pause and say this out loud. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. This one's very simple. He comes home at night and gets ready to go to bed and goes to bed. So we can talk about him brushing his teeth, washing his face, taking a shower, going to bed, and then you're done. So again, we're going to pause. You're going to press pause, and you're going to tell this story out loud, and then you'll come back. Fantastic! It's time to go do our independent work and practice this vocabulary some more. You guys are doing awesome. This is where I say au revoir, à demain, et bonne journée.